Good Wednesday morning. I'm Dwayne Nelson with your news update. An 11-year-old Sullivan County boy is recovering at a Johnson City hospital after being struck by a car. According to the Tennessee Highway Patrol, a vehicle being driven by a 17-year-old Sullivan East High School student struck 11-year-old Jordan Waddell yesterday morning. Waddell suffered a concussion and swollen leg. No charges have been filed at this time, and Waddell is expected to make a full recovery. Special prosecutor will be appointed in the case of a former district attorney general accused of leading police on a chase last month. 58-year-old Joe Crumley is charged with reckless driving, evading arrest, and reckless endangerment after failing to stop for Jonesboro police. 11 Connects talked with current district attorney general Tony Clark, who worked for Crumley for 7 years.
We want him to be treated just like anybody else. And us, had we stayed in the case, it would have caused a conflict, prosecuting someone that you worked for and worked with. And all of us here, practically everyone here worked for Joe or worked with him.
Also, Judge James Nidiver recused himself from the case. Crumley will have a status hearing on October 13th. Meanwhile, he remains free on bond. Dickinson County, Virginia school bus driver is facing charges after his vehicle left the roadway, struck a tree, and came to rest on a hillside. The accident occurred about a half a mile from Irvington Elementary School. 16 students on board that bus were taken to the Dickinson Community Hospital. Some of them sustained minor injuries. All the students have been released to their parents. The bus driver, whose name has not been released, is charged with reckless driving. United Way of Greater Kingsport has surpassed its halfway mark on its way to reaching its campaign goal. So far, it has raised about 54% of its $3.6 million goal. Ann Rem is Director of Resource Development for the agency.
It's really good. We're ahead of where we were this time last year, and what's really significant about that is we've got a $125,000 increase over last year.
She says they're focusing on 4 main goals.
And that's helping children and youth succeed, promoting self-sufficiency, ensuring safety and stability, and supporting aging with choice. And the reason that we've done this is we want to make sure that there's not anybody falling through the cracks.
The money raised supports the services of 41 programs administered by 28 agencies. A Camden County, Virginia woman who was convicted along with her business partner of operating a Ponzi scheme is asking federal agents to give back family treasures confiscated during a search. Federal prosecutors argue the belongings seized from Angela Smith's home are needed to make up for the $1.4 million that was taken from victims. Smith and Terrence Cunningham were found guilty of running a scam that promised clients big cash returns by investing in foreign exchange markets. Republican Governor Bill Haslam is citing what he calls Tennessee's proven history of fiscal responsibility and announcing that the state will keep its strong debt ratings. Haslam said Moody's Investors Service and Fitch Ratings have reissued their top ratings to Tennessee, while the state will remain one notch below standard and Poor's best grade. According to Governor Haslam,
in a world where Washington can't live within its means, Tennessee is showing that we can make those hard decisions. And I think that gives the rating agencies confidence that we will continue to do that. And what that means is lower taxes and a better living and working environment for all of us.
Governor Bill Haslam. Several Hawkins County residents concerned about brown water coming from the taps in their homes. It's been an ongoing concern ever since the county switched from spring to river water in May. According to Chief Operator at the Water Treatment Plant, Keith Herron, the water has different characteristics that react with galvanized pipes found in many homes. I'm Dwayne Nelson. Have yourself a great Wednesday.